Think about the most disciplined person you know. They wake up early, they exercise, they eat well, and they make it look effortless. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Research shows they are probably not using willpower at all, and by the end, you'll understand exactly why. You have been here before. Monday rolls around and you are ready. The plan is solid, the motivation is real, but by Wednesday or Thursday, something slips. And then you do what most of us do. You blame yourself. You tell yourself you just lack discipline, that you need to try harder next time. But that thinking is the trap, because willpower is not a character trait you either have or you don't. It is a limited resource, and you are probably spending it on the wrong things in the wrong order at the wrong time. So before you beat yourself up again, let's look at what is actually happening in your brain. In a landmark 2002 study, psychologist Wendy Wood at USC ran one of the most eye-opening studies on human behavior I have come across. She found that roughly 43% of your daily actions are not conscious decisions at all. They are habits, automatic responses running on a kind of mental autopilot, which means almost half your day is already decided before you even think about it. And here's a number that should change how you think about discipline forever. Researchers in Israel tracked judges making parole decisions throughout the day. In the morning, prisoners had a 65% chance of being granted parole. By late afternoon, that number dropped to around 12%. Same judge, same type of case. The only thing that changed was how depleted the judge's mental capacity was by that point. That is not weakness, that is just biology. Roy Baumeister at Florida State University spent years documenting this effect and gave it a name: ego depletion. The idea is that every act of self-control draws from the same mental fuel tank. Every decision you make, every craving you push down, every time you force yourself to do something you don't feel like doing, it all costs something. And by the time you hit the couch at night, that tank is nearly empty. That is the moment your "just this once" voice gets loudest. Wendy Wood, one of the world's leading habit researchers, put it plainly in her book, Good Habits, Bad Habits. Habit is not destiny, it is opportunity. That one line reframes everything, because if almost half your life is already running on autopilot, then the real question is not how to use more willpower. The real question is who is programming the autopilot. Let me show you two people with the same goal. Person A relies on motivation. Every single day they have to decide, do I work out? Do I eat well? Do I skip that drink? Every day is a fresh battle. Person B designed their environment. The gym bag is already in the car. The fruit is on the counter. The TV is unplugged by 9 p.m. Person B isn't more disciplined. Person B just made discipline unnecessary. But here's what most people get wrong. They hear all of this and think, okay, I just need to ration my willpower better, start the important stuff earlier, be more strategic. But that is still playing the same losing game. The real shift is not about managing willpower, it is about needing less of it, because your environment is already making decisions for you, whether you realize it or not. The only question is whether you designed it on purpose. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is most people don't realize how many unnecessary battles they are already fighting. Wood's research points to a concept called friction, the tiny amount of effort required to start a behavior. Even a few extra seconds of friction can cut follow-through in half. Here are 3 invisible willpower drains most people completely overlook. 1. Unclear priorities. When you don't know what matters most, every choice is a fight. 2. Cluttered environments. Physical mess creates mental load your brain has to process all day. 3. Decision overload. Research from Columbia University found that more options actually lead to worse decisions and more regret. Here is the shift that changes everything. The goal was never more willpower. The goal is fewer battles. Stop fighting yourself and start designing a life where you don't have to. If this is landing for you and you want to go way deeper on the science of habit design and identity change, Mind Valley has a course specifically on this that goes way deeper than I can in one video. Link below.
So let's look at the path that actually works. Because first, let's name the old one. The willpower cycle has 4 stages almost every time. Stage 1, motivation spike. You feel genuinely unstoppable. Stage 2, white-knuckle effort. You are running on force alone. Stage 3, depletion. Something slips and the wheels come off. Stage 4, the blame cycle. You decide you're just not the kind of person who can do this. Sound familiar? There is a different path, and it starts not with more effort, but with better design. Here are 3 things that actually work. Step 1, design your defaults. Make the behavior you want the path of least resistance. Want to eat better? Put healthy food at eye level in the fridge. Want to exercise more? Sleep in your workout clothes. Want to read instead of scroll? Leave your phone in another room at night. You are not fighting yourself. You are setting yourself up. Step 2, anchor new habits to existing ones. BJ Fogg at Stanford's Behavior Design Lab calls this anchoring. After I make my coffee, I will write for 2 minutes. After I sit at my desk, I will take 1 deep breath. Small, easy, attached to something already automatic. Step 3, change your identity before you change your behavior. Stop saying, I am trying to exercise. Start saying, I am someone who moves their body. That single reframe shifts the entire decision.
That identity piece is the one most people skip, but it might be the most powerful. Research on identity-based language suggests that people who say, I am a non-smoker, instead of I am trying to quit, have significantly better outcomes. Because once something is part of who you are, the decision makes itself. You stop asking, how do I do this? And you start asking, what would someone like me do? That is a completely different question. BJ Fogg at Stanford spent years studying what actually drives lasting behavior change. His conclusion was blunt. Motivation is the least reliable variable in the whole equation. Design is what carries you through the days you don't feel like it. His behavior design model comes down to 3 things. Shrink the behavior until it feels almost too easy, anchor it to a prompt you already have, and make it almost impossible to fail. Mind Valley has a course specifically on this that goes way deeper than I can in one video. Link below. Link is in the description. So here is where we land. We opened with the idea that the most disciplined people you know are probably not using willpower at all. Now you know why. They have designed their lives so the right choice is also the easy choice. They have anchored habits to existing routines. They have reduced friction. They have built an identity that makes the decision for them before their tired brain even gets involved. The goal was never more willpower. The goal was always a better designed life. If this shifted how you think about habits, the video on building a better morning routine goes even deeper into how to design your day from the very start. Subscribe if you want more of this kind of thing, and I will see you in the next one.